Good morning, it is Friday, May 3rd, and today is the memorial of Saints Phillip and James. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. We've got a lot of news to get to this morning, so let's get right into it. Detroit police are investigating after two women believed to be 18 years old and two children, ages 6 and 3, were shot on Wednesday night. It happened at a park on the city's west side just before 9 p.m., and Police Chief James White says one of the 18-year-old women is pregnant.
The two children's condition are stable, but as you can imagine, because of their age, they're going through a lot of tests, and the two adult females are serious condition at this time.
Two women were in a fight, and one called over a man who opened fire and hit the four victims. The children happened to be at the park at the time and were not connected to the fight. No arrests have been made. Former Michigan House Speaker Chatfield and his wife Stephanie have pleaded not guilty to embezzlement charges yesterday, with their defense lawyer vowing to contest the allegations. Who held the top House position for 2 years, faces debate over the need for stricter ethics standards in Lansing. The charges stem from Lee allegedly receiving kickbacks and using funds from a nonprofit for personal expenses. The couple, arraigned via Zoom, faces potential prison terms, with Stephanie charged with conspiracy and embezzlement. The preliminary examinations are set for June 13th. A Wayne County judge who is suspended by the Michigan Supreme Court for 6 years has filed to run for an open position in the 36th District Court in Detroit. Kalilia Davis was given the suspension after the High Court determined she engaged in a pattern of misconduct while on the bench. She told the Detroit News that she meets the qualifications for the job. Davis was ruled unfit to be a judge in September by the Judicial Tenure Commission. The Michigan Supreme Court determined Davis' misconduct was pervasive and included continued abuse of contempt powers, the multiple summary dismissals of cases where particular process server Davis did not trust was used, the intentional disconnection of recording equipment in her courtroom, and recording of proceedings on her personal cell phone. The Michigan Bureau of Elections has not reviewed her application yet and said they would work with the Attorney General's office to make sure they comply with the law. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency will be sending approximately $62 million to Michigan for lead water pipe replacements. The money is part of the infrastructure law that passed in 2021. Lead water pipes is a problem nationwide but gained national attention 10 years ago during the Flint water crisis. The city has replaced more than 10,000 lead water pipes, but some still remain. The EPA did not specifically designate money for Flint, but said the state can use the funds where they are needed most. You're listening to Michigan Mornings on Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. Your local weather is coming up next. Now this.
This is Franciscan Father Greg Friedman for the Catholic Communication Campaign with a message about faithful citizenship. Our political debates are sometimes more like a war of words. Exchanges on talk radio and in blogs are often vicious and not always truthful. The gospel challenges us to confront contemporary issues in the light of gospel truth and charity. The U.S. bishops are calling for civility in politics. Do your part to bring Christian charity to the public arena. Go to faithfulcitizenship.org.
It is looking to be a rainy day in the Motor City with showers and thunderstorms possible throughout. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s. Tonight, the rain continues with lows dipping into the upper 50s. Saturday and Sunday, we can expect a chance of showers with highs in the mid-70s. Monday is looking to be the next time we'll see some sunshine with highs around 70. It is looking to be a rainy day in the Saginaw Valley with showers and thunderstorms likely throughout. Temperatures will be in the lower 70s. Tonight, the rain continues with lows dipping to the lower 50s. Saturday looks to be mostly cloudy with highs in the lower 70s. And on Sunday, we'll have partly sunny skies with temperatures in the lower 70s. Monday will be mostly sunny with highs around 70. Welcome back to Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley. We've got some more news to bring to your attention. President Joe Biden yesterday criticized protests on college campuses that have sparked violence.
Violent protest is not protected. Peaceful protest is. It's against the law when violence occurs. Destroying property is not a peaceful protest. It's against the law.
The president rejected calls from protesters to change his approach to the war in Gaza. Protesters on college campuses have called for their schools to divest their endowments from Israel. The leaders of Michigan State University and the University of Michigan have rejected those calls because of policies they have implemented shielding the endowments from political pressures. A U of M spokeswoman said that 1/25th of 1% of the school's endowment is indirectly invested in Israel and military companies. Michigan has responded by recruiting volunteer disruption response teams for commencements today and tomorrow. Some have criticized the move, claiming it violates free speech. Let's take a look at local business news. Sales at Ford Motor Company dropped in April overall, but hybrid sales set a monthly record. The automaker sold over 179,000 cars and trucks, with sales of the popular F-Series trucks, Broncos, and SUVs falling off. Ford says they remain committed to hybrid vehicles and plans to have an entire lineup by the end of the decade. Rocket companies reported a significant rebound in first quarter earnings, with a net income of $291 million and a net revenue of $1.4 billion, marking an improvement from the previous year. Rocket experienced an 18% increase in closed loan origination volume, totaling $20.2 billion. And its quarterly gain on sale margin improved from 2.4% to 3.1%. CEO Varun Krishna highlighted the company's strong momentum, top-line growth, and increased profitability, emphasizing Rocket's focus on innovation technology and process enhancements to expand market share, as well as leveraging artificial intelligence to enhance customer service. Tertullian says every family has to be traced back to its origins. That's why we can say that all these great churches constitute one original church of the apostles, for it is from them that they all come. I'm Matthew Handley. Thanks for joining me this week on Michigan Mornings. Lord willing, I will talk to you again on Monday, but in the meantime, you can stay connected with me on X. I'm at Radio Handley. Until then, goodbye.